I think some of the biggest confusion for people is full spectrum, broad spectrum, and then isolate. Okay. So can we kind of delve into those three avenues? And
Let's get into it.
Flush it. Yeah. All right. Let's flush out first and foremost what I personally think is, we talk about the entourage effect, the full spectrum.
So cannabis, anything above 0.3% THC is considered to be cannabis. Mm-hmm. Anything below 0.3% is considered to be hemp. Mm-hmm. So they both come from the same species, right? They both come from Cannabis indica, Cannabis sativa. Although they say that hemp only comes from the sativa type, which is kind of interesting. But and another conversation is we're kind of getting away from using the terms indica and sativa. They're kind of old school terms that don't explain anything scientific.
And most of the stuff's hybrid anyway. Right?
So anyways, so when you have, cannabis, or, as people say, did that CBD oil come from hemp? Did it come from cannabis? So, if it came from cannabis, possibly in the CBD oil, there could be a little bit more THC, right? It can still be considered, a high CBD oil by most people's standards, say if it's 20 milligrams of CBD and 2 milligrams of THC, something like that. But that in that case that, that CBD probably came from cannabis just because it has that THC level. If you have like something that's like hemp, it's called full spectrum hemp, so that's coming from hemp. Hemp that has less than 0.3% THC. So hemp is cannabis, it just has less than 0.3% THC. So it's the same thing almost, right? You're just not going to have as much THC in the hemp product, likely, right? But talking about the entourage effect, so Dr. Ethan Russo, my second time bringing this guy's name up, but he coined this term entourage effect. So he thinks that all the cannabinoids and all the terpenes work synergistically together, like I was just talking about with the mushrooms, and that you need all of them on board to get the best effect for various different disorders, right? So that's where the entourage effect seems to come into play. And then the last thing is CBD isolate. So people have, broken down CBD where it's basically just like a rock of crystal, right? And it's just pure CBD isolate. So there's nothing else in it. So, people say, CBD from hemp, from cannabis, different. CBD is CBD is CBD. It's the same molecule, right? But if you have CBD isolate, then yes, you're not going to get all of the other effects from the cannabinoids and terpenes and things like that are contained within the plant.
Yeah, I mean, I think the best way to break that down, the best example that I've heard is from Riley Cote, and he said, what would you rather have? If I can give you a whole orange, or I can give you just the vitamin C, and he said the vitamin C would be mostly closely related to the CBD isolate. You're just isolating one compound out of this orange, right? And I mean, personally, give me the whole freaking orange.